What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Unbox Hero video where we test and review products so you can figure out whether or not it's worth your money. In this video, we'll be testing the iPhone 12 against the iPhone 11, and we'll be testing the battery life on both of these devices to see which one can outlast the other. So I'll be charging both of these devices up to 100%, running a YouTube video at the same time and seeing which phone lasts longer. So we'll be putting a percentage every 30 or 40 minutes on these videos so that you guys can figure out how much battery drain has been happening every 30 to 40 minutes. So before I jump into this video, if you guys enjoy this type of content, please smash that like button for me. If you guys want more content like this, just let us know in the comment section down below. And without any further ado, let's just jump straight into the test. Alright, so here is my Samsung Tab with a timer on it. I'll start this timer once I turn everything on, but I just wanted to go over all the factors that can play into the battery life drain and to make sure everything is set up the correct way on both phones. So on both phones, I'm going to have Wi-Fi turned on. So I'm going to log into both of the phones. So there's the iPhone 11, and that phone I've had for about a year, and then the iPhone 12 is actually my brother's, and he's had it for a few months now. So I'm gonna go ahead and log into his phone and then show you guys what's on his phone. So right now I'm gonna show you guys the multitasking. So currently there are only two things open. So it's just the settings and YouTube with the video already pulled up. So I'm gonna jump into the battery life real fast. So on the top right, it does show both of them at 100%. And let's jump into the settings and show you guys what the battery health is on both devices. So on the iPhone 12, the battery health is going to be at 100% as this device is fairly new. And on the iPhone 11, since I did have it for about a year, it's at 89%. So just keep that into consideration. The battery health on the iPhone 11, it's 11% less than the iPhone 12 because it is a used device. So jumping into the control panel, I do have Wi-Fi on. They're connected to the same Wi-Fi. Bluetooth is on, but they are not connected to anything. And then there is cellular on as well. I'm gonna bump up the brightness all the way and bump up the volume all the way as well, just so we can just kind of test and just to make sure that all the factors are the same. So there is that. So everything is pretty much set up the same. No additional apps are open. So let's go ahead and open up the YouTube app and then let's start the video test. So this is the video we'll be doing. It's a 7-hour 4K drone film from Nature Relaxation Films. So I'm going to be playing this video on both devices at max volume, max brightness, Wi-Fi on, cellular on, and Bluetooth on. So let's just click on this video and just let it play, and I'll start that timer and then we'll come back in about 30 minutes. Okay guys, so here is the 30-minute mark. Looks like there have been some issues here. It looks like the charging device for my tablet shut off literally 30 seconds ago. So this is the 30-minute mark on the video. I'm just gonna go over some of the percentages here real quick, and just to let you know that the camera did turn off as well. I guess there's more than one issue when I'm doing this video, but I guess I didn't want to overheat, so that's probably why it turned off. But here is the battery percentage. On my iPhone 11, it's sitting at 89%, and at this iPhone 12, it's sitting at 97%. So that's a pretty big difference here in battery life. Let's continue this video and see how much longer these phones can last. I'm going to try to charge up the device, and I'm going to try to time this on my computer. So you won't have a timer for now, since for some reason it's not charging on this USB port. So let's start the video. I'm going to start a timer on my computer. You guys won't see it yet, but when the device is charged a little bit longer, then I'll turn on the timer on the tablet. So let's go back into YouTube and let's start these videos. Okay, so here we are at the other 30-minute mark. So we're at a total of 1 hour here. I got my tablet in front charged up to 13%. I got a power brick attached to it as well. So hopefully the battery doesn't die now. So let's start that timer one more time. Just note that you gotta add an hour to whatever the time is right now. So let's look at the battery percentage here on the iPhone 12. It's sitting at 90%. And then looking at the iPhone 11, it is sitting at 76%. So far the iPhone 12 is trumping the iPhone 11. So let's continue this test and see how much longer these phones can last. So here we are at another 30-minute mark. This is gonna mark 1 hour and 30 minutes. So let's check the percentage here. So on the iPhone 12, it is sitting at 83%. If it focuses. And then the iPhone 11, let's see how low this bad boy is sitting at 63%. So that is a 20% of difference there between the iPhone 11 and the iPhone 12. So let's continue this test. I might come back within an hour or so. I think coming back every 30 minutes might be a little tedious, and you guys just want to get the right results real quick. So let's just start it, and then if I come back in 30 minutes, great. But if I come back in an hour, then you guys will know why I came back in an hour. So let's continue that video and see how much longer they will last. So here we are at the 1 hour mark, additional from the previous 1 hour mark. So this is gonna be 2 full hours of discharging the batteries on both of these phones. I did say that I was probably gonna come back in an hour, but I thought it would be easier math if I just went to 2 hours for 30-minute intervals and then coming back every hour afterwards. So from now on, I'll be coming back around the 1 hour mark. But let's check out the battery percentage on both of these devices. So on the iPhone 11, man, it's already sitting at 50%, and that is 2 hours of discharging. And the iPhone 12, it's sitting at 75%. So if we stay with this rate on the iPhone 11, this should die in about 2 more hours. And then on the iPhone 12, it should last about 3 to 4 more hours on this battery. So let's just continue to discharge it, and let's see where that brings us. So I will be back in about an hour. So here we are at another hour. So we are currently sitting at 3 full hours of draining down the battery. So let's check out the battery percentage. So on the iPhone 11, it is sitting at 25%. The phone itself is still pretty warm on the back. And then for the iPhone 12, it's at 59%, and it's not as hot as the iPhone 11. So this is something to keep in mind. So let's continue this test. Maybe the iPhone 11 will last 1 more hour, but before it turns off, I'll try to catch it before it turns off so you guys know the exact time. So this is 3 hours of discharging the battery. So let's go on towards the 4th hour. So here we are, we just got the low power mode at 3 hours and 12 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out of it and not turn it on. I also got an Amber Alert as well, but I just wanted to jump on here to let you guys know that I just recently got that 20% notification. So the phone is almost dead, so just get ready for that phone to turn off. So I just wanted to pause it here at 3 hours, 34 minutes because I wanted to show you guys the battery life on the iPhone 11. It's pretty low right now, it's at 3%, so this phone's about to die any minute. On the iPhone 12, it is at 50%, so that's pretty much double the battery life on the iPhone 11. I'm going to continue to record this and hopefully catch it when it actually stops. But something to note is that since my iPhone 11 is at a lower battery health, that could be the factor as to why it's draining so much quicker than the iPhone 12. However, there is an iPhone 11 battery drain test that I did on a separate channel that I'll link in the description down below when my phone was at 100% battery health. So if you guys want to compare that video to this video, that would probably be a better factor or a better determination as to which phone has a higher battery life. But let's go ahead and play the videos and let's see when this phone will die at that battery health. So there we go, guys. At 3 hours, 40 minutes, and about 30 seconds, the iPhone 11 shut down. So this phone is completely dead. I drained it down from 100% all the way down to 0%. And this phone, it is pretty warm. I wish I had a thermometer to kind of test what temperature it's currently at. The iPhone 12, it is definitely not as warm as the iPhone 11. It's a little bit warm, but it's very subtle. And the percentage on it is going to be 48%. So this phone's lasting quite a long time. I'm going to continue this test until the iPhone 12 dies. So let's go ahead and get to the next mark, which would be at a total of 4 hours. And then we'll go ahead and see what it's at in about 20 minutes. So here we are coming up to the 4-hour mark. I just looked up previously how much the iPhone 11 lasted on the video that I created on a different channel. The iPhone 11 lasted 4 hours and 49 minutes. So it only lasting about 3 hours and 30 minutes is much less than that. So if you were to compare apples to apples, if this iPhone lasted 4 hours and 49 minutes, and then that is the same time the iPhone 11 lasted when it was at 100% battery life. But for right now, it is at 4 hours and it is currently at 43%. If it's going to continue on this pattern, it will most definitely pass the 4 hours and 49 minute mark for the iPhone 11. So let's continue this. So it looks like we just went over just a little bit on the 5-hour mark. We're at 5 hours and 6 minutes here. Just giving you guys an update on the battery percentage. It's sitting at 25% and it still has juice in the phone. So let's just keep on rolling. So here it is. Here's a 20% battery indication at 4 hours and 22 minutes. So I'm gonna just click close. So the 10% battery life just indicated on the phone. I'm gonna click close and not do low power mode. It is currently at 6 hours and 3 minutes and it is at 10%. So maybe this phone will die maybe in 10 or 20 more minutes. So we'll see where it lasts. So here we are at 6 hours and 38 minutes and the phone is still on. It is at 3%. So it should last a few more minutes. I know I said that in the last clip, but I guess this phone is just lasting forever. So I'm gonna come back when it's about to die. So we are coming to a stop here. We are at 6 hours and 41 minutes and 41 seconds. The phone just died literally a couple seconds ago. I tried turning on my camera before it died, but I was a little bit too late. So at 6 hours and 41 minutes is how long the iPhone 12 survived for the battery test from 100% to 0%. So that is much higher than the iPhone 11. I know in this video, the iPhone 11 that I use had a lower battery health on it. But like I said, I did do a test on it on a separate channel where the battery health was at 100%. And that did last 4 hours and 49 minutes. So it being 6 hours and 41 minutes, that's pretty much almost 2 additional hours that you're getting out of this phone than the iPhone 11. So that is pretty much what I have for you guys in this video. I'll be doing a test on the charging test with a fast charger from 0% to 100%. So if you guys want to check out that video, it will be linked in the description down below once I post it. If you guys have any questions at all, leave it in the comment section down below. And like always, I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace.